Start. Someone start.
Got to feel good to get the first one out of the way.
You know, I just got done telling the team. I've been in a lot of openers, obviously, as a head coach. This is my 8th one. The 3rd one at a different program. And I told my wife, Tracy, this morning. I was the most excited about this one. And I just told the players in there, a lot of that had to do with them and what they've had to overcome, some of their tough times, and for how much they've bought into what we're trying to do here. That this was special. I mean, this win was special for them. This isn't just about me. This is for them and what we're trying to do each and every day to become a better team.
It seemed like there's been a lot of talk about that pressure offense. You're kind of, it seemed like there may be some hiccups with that a little bit. You found some other ways to manufacture a little bit.
Yeah, we wanted a little bit of long ball today. But like I've always said, we'll win any way we can. Probably the thing I'll look at is we played superior defense, and we got 2 freshmen's feet wet. And, you know, Robbie came in with the score 3-0. And pitched through 3 tough innings, struggled in the 4th, and Connor comes in, Stevens, in a tough situation, his first Division I experience, gets out of it unscathed with just a 1 run, and pitches a stellar 9th inning. So to see some of the growth, see some of the young guys for helping us, we'll start to see them grow up as we get through some more of this.
There's obviously been a lot of anticipation. How do you think your guys handled the excitement?
Outstanding. I told them that I thought they set the tone in infield, outfield. They did a good job of having it bounce in their step. It was crisp. They played catch, and I think that's the way we came. That's why we came up and played catch in the first inning, throwing the guy out to play, because we established the playing catch right out of the gate. And I think that kind of stuff's important. Playing catch, that's a big part of our game, is playing catch, and I thought our guys did a great job of playing defense today.
You guys did a lot of those little things, a double steal late, a couple of double plays for a first game. I would think that's pretty pleasing for you.
Yeah, it is. You know, you look at both teams, and you know, the pitching is going to be ahead of the hitting this time of the year. So you have to manufacture some things, and I have all the faith in the world. Coach Bergeron obviously knows what he's doing. He does a great job. He's done a great job throughout my whole coaching career of running our offense, and we're going to put pressure on guys. And at times we may look silly because we're going to run into some outs, but we're not going to ever stop applying the pressure.
Second rider, his debut this season at the plate and on the mound.
I was proud of him. That's, you know, for him to be able to do those types of things it's going to make it a lot easier for us to be successful. I say this again, there's no player that's more important than any other player, but with some of his abilities, if he can live up to some of them, it's going to help us become more successful consistently.
You said it for your debut, but it was almost like his career debut. I mean, we haven't seen this guy.
No, you're right, and you're exactly right. I mean, we saw some things in the fall that we thought, where does this guy come from? Because we've seen the numbers, and the numbers with the ability just doesn't stack up. And you know, it's at times he has to be motivated a little bit. He's really opened up. Players say that his demeanor, his character is so much better than it has been in the past, and I think he's having fun, and that's important. I stressed that today. I said 3 sayings to our guys before the game: play hard, play smart, have fun. That's what we have written on our practice plan at the bottom every day, and that's what I want these guys to do, is control what we can control. Baseball should be fun, and I want them to have fun while they're out here.
Did you address this with him? Did you ask him, I don't understand your numbers from what I'm seeing? Did you?
We've talked about that. Sometimes it takes guys certain some time to grow up, and I think this is his year. This is a big year for him, and it's at a perfect time because it's a big year for us taking over this program. And I don't think anyone's seen where his ability can take him. I mean, he's as good as many good players that I've been around in my years of coaching. He's got natural ability that you have to be born with. That's a good question. At times he shows he's a better hitter. I would like to say he's good at both, and I want him to be good at both. When you have the chance of throwing 95 to 97 miles an hour at times, it's hard to say he's not good on the mound. But he shows some really ridiculous power at times at BP, and he showed some today. That ball he hit in the center field was scalded off the fence.
That foul ball he hit on the first.
Yeah. I'm glad we put the pad on the fence, because I think that first one would have put a dent in the metal of the old fence.
Did he? Have you had many pitchers bat the cleanup spot through the years?
Yeah, I have, and we've had. That's been something, for whatever reason. Some our better players. I had Nick Ramirez last year at Fullerton that were hitting our 3-4 hole and was our closer and our first baseman. So we've had those two-way guys that do that, and those are special athletes like Todd Helton, Mark Kotze from Cal State Fullerton. Those are special athletes, and I think Drew's in that category. He just hasn't done it to that level yet.
I know y'all said that we can decide to go with the 4-4 plan. The pitchers, the way that Drew was throwing, and just go. I know you made the plan. You want to go with it. Was there ever hesitation because he was cruising?
I'm going to be honest with you. I went away from my plan a little bit, and it bothered me. I don't like to be wrong at times. The plan was to go 4 with Steckenrider, 3 with Kidd. The way the score changed to 6-0 and the doubleheader tomorrow, it kind of changed my thinking. Let me try to sneak another inning out of Kidd, and then try to utilize or try to minimize who I use in the bullpen. Well, it kind of blew up my face because we didn't throw strikes, so I had to use Connor and use him 2 innings. So I went away from my plan, and I don't like to do that because Robbie was only supposed to throw 3 innings.
I know Drew throws what looks like kind of that easy gas, but I don't know, does he never really exert himself out there like that? Because it looked like, it just looks like a smooth kind of move where he's not.
Everything he does is kind of smooth, and sometimes I'd like him to give it a little bit more into it. But that's his style, and I think the more he starts to feel confident, like was said earlier, he hasn't had a lot of confidence. I think you're going to start seeing more of the athlete now.
You said he got in sitting on 95.
At times he can go to that. He can.
Was he throwing that today?
I don't know what the ratings were tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Coach, with Osborne getting in a good spot, was that more of a decision because of his experience and his ability to get to put him?
You look at the numbers of all our guys in our lineup, and Ozzie has the best numbers, and he hasn't disappointed us in the fall. So we thought that was a good spot for him. We're still trying to find our niche on exactly where guys are going to fit in. So it'll be continued work in progress, but we're happy the way the lineup functioned today.
Yeah, you did throw 2 freshmen today. Can you talk a little bit more about seeing them get their feet wet and seeing what they can do with it?
Well, you're going to see more of that. You're going to see a lot of contribution from some young guys, and that excites me as a coach. Nobody ever told me that you have to be an older guy to be successful in this game. And for what our vision is, what we want to build here, the more the younger guys can contribute now, the better we're going to be later in the year, and the better we're going to be later in our career here. So the more the merrier. These young guys, I love to see them prosper in these situations because it's instant growing up. It's you're getting thrown in the fire right away. They've been tested in our fall, and they're ready. If I have confidence to put them out there, then they should have confidence to get the job done.
Yeah, I saw for